going live now. I'm just going live right now to tell you that the live stream is ruined because 20 minutes ago there was a sun in that sky, and then the cloud saboteurs ruined the whole thing. It's bullshit. Okay? I don't even know if this thing started up properly. I swear to God, it was sunny, okay? The sun was out. It was bright as fuck. And now, ruined, destroyed, sabotaged. I can't believe this. I don't believe you. I wouldn't have started the daylight saving time sunset stream if I didn't think there was going to be any daylight to save. It's all afternoon. It's like, yes, it was cloudy. Sure, it was cloudy, but then the clouds cleared up. But there was just enough coverage that you might think, oh, a half decent sunset. But no. Sabotage. Sabotage. Ugh. I've never been so mad. Every time I have ever tried to do a sunset stream, it has always been sabotaged. I've seen the most beautiful sunsets out this window. I promise you that. And you will never see a single one of them because any time I've ever tried to stream them, it doesn't work. It never works. I'm just gonna sit here and look at the gray outside and enjoy the moment. Happy Miku Day, everybody. You don't believe that cloud cover was sudden? Why not? Why does nobody believe me? What is that moving? It's Swedish Fish Coon. Cameo. I can't really hold him straight. Nah. Swedish Fish Coon. What's good, bitches? What was the window view? The sun. I'm gonna use Swedish Fish Coon as a pointing stick. The sun is supposed to be right there. And it was bright as fuck, and now it's gone. I can't even believe this. Yeah, Miku isn't as merciful as we thought. I was considering playing, Project Diva, but I thought, it's not worth dealing with the copyright claims, and no one wants to see me play a rhythm game anyway. And now we're here. Anyone out here is insane enough to dox me based on the tree line? Unless they live in my exact building, there's no possible way they could. It's what's below the tree line that's important. You guys are never going to see what's down there. And I mean, even if you could, it's so blurry with this stupid webcam that, you're not even going to be able to tell what's down there. Don't patronize me, Robin. I didn't even say hello to everybody. Thank you, Alucard15. I don't think you guys can even hear the pop-ups. I'm doing this on my laptop. It's kind of fucked. Thank you, Alucard15, kind of unimpressed face emoji, for becoming a real faker. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry it's under such circumstances. I accidentally put the Cloud Saboteurs text over the donos. I do live in a continent. The time change already happened? Yeah. I realized it in the morning after I got up. See, I thought I was being a real lazy son of a bitch staying in bed until 10:30, but it's only because it's actually like 9:30, but the time changed. I think. I think that's how it works. Did we go forward or backwards? Or maybe I was in bed until like 11:30 actually. No. Oh wait. Now the time goes forward. I wasn't as lazy as I thought. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. I used to not like the daylight savings time because I lost an hour of sleep, but it's like, it's a Sunday. And it means the sun goes down later. Not that it matters. There may also be some evidence to suggest that fake lives in a country. I don't want to hear that from the spaceman. It's, you know what, if we ever do work out that space travel thing and everybody's just in space every now and then, the memes are gonna be incredible. Like, you don't even live in a country. When's my face reveal? 100,000 subscribers, but I gotta get the thing first. I don't know if they give you like a bag or a plaque. I don't care. They gotta give me something. Hello, Mr. Mystery. I didn't say hello to everybody at the beginning of the stream. How shameful of me. I was too mad. Hello, Drake. That's where I put all my images of sunset, if I had any. You know what keeps happening? Like, there'll be a little break in the clouds at the edge of the horizon and you'll get to see like a little bit of red, maybe. Just hitting my knee with Swedish fish coon. And say hello now. Oh my god, fine. There's like 5 of you in chat. Hello, Goo, Can of Soup, Haha, Yes, Isaac, Mortimer, Thomas, Jack, Biggest Hardest, Andres. Yeah, that's everybody. There's 3 people here. What is the stream? It was supposed to be a sunset stream, and then the cloud saboteurs ruined everything. I'm not taking the sign down. It's not like there's anything to see. Hello, Electro King, Zaphod, and what's up? I'm doing bad. Could it be your avatar with a sunset background on? I can't. Because I'm on my laptop and there's not shit on here. This thing has just been sitting on the ground since the last window stream. That one wasn't any good either. You know what I need? I need like a 4K webcam. I know it wouldn't really make a difference because I stream in 1080p, but still. This webcam's a liar. It said it was HD, it said it was 720p. It's not. The default... No, it said it was 1080p. The default resolution is 720p. It fucking lied to me. You tried sketching a suit of armor before? No. I feel like that would turn out bad. What I really need is the clouds to go away. Well, I checked the weather 5 minutes ago, and it was like, oh, by the way, snow's gonna roll in. So if we get some snow, you guys won't be able to see it because of how blurry it is. Like, fantastic. Even if we do have an interesting weather event, you won't be able to see it for the contrast. Have I ever been caught in 4K before? I don't think so. I mean, I've certainly been on security cameras, but not doing anything illegal. more risk of us accidentally seeing a reflection in the window. I'm sitting below the window. See, even with the crap quality, I'm still paranoid, so I'm just sitting on the ground right now. I could be sitting on my bed in pure comfort, but no. I'm down here with Swedish Fish Cone. Security cameras ain't exactly 4K. Well, they should upgrade. Best team-based shooter is what game? I don't play team-based shooters. I used to play Modern Warfare 3 back when I still had Xbox Live. But now I don't play it anymore. I would have played it on PC, because, like, the PC, you don't need to, like, pay a membership fee to use online. But you're not allowed to use controllers in the PC port. And that's how I prefer to play, so... I know playing with a mouse and keyboard makes you better at the game. I don't give a shit. It's less comfortable. I, like, saw it was on sale once, and I was like, yeah, I like Modern Warfare 3. I should play it again. And then I went in, and they were like, yeah, no controller options. And I was like, okay, refunding this. Ever thought how you would look in armor before? No. Not a thing on my mind. See a reflection, but not a view. We'd see your room, and you don't want that. What identifying information do you think is in my room? I mean, from this angle, you might get a glimpse of my vampire dies in no time wall scroll. I don't regret buying that. Like, I've fallen off the vampire dies in no time, like, a little bit. Like, I'm not as actively going through every single post on Pixiv, but still no regrets. Great purchase. Any games I'm interested in to play? What was it? Oh, of course, Expedition 33. Can I be a jealous petty bitch for 5 seconds? This guy, I don't remember his name. He's one of those, like, famous, like, podcast / gamer guys. He got an early copy of Expedition 33, and he put up, like, an hour-long gameplay video of it, and I was so fucking jealous. I was so mad. I'm just like... Yeah, this isn't one of those games where you can pay to get early access, which is good because that's a bullshit feature, but I know for a fact that man did not pay any money for his copy of it, and he gets to play the whole thing before any of us. And, like, yeah, sure, you could say that's a common thing for review copies or whatever, but he didn't have to show it off. He didn't have to show to all the rest of us that, oh, he gets to play Expedition 33 early. Fucking dick. Okay, I'm done being a jealous petty bitch. Nintendogs on the Switch might actually happen where you use the mouse to pet the dogs. Nintendogs could have happened right now. They could... Nintendogs on regular Switch can happen. It has a touchscreen. Everybody forgets that the Switch has a touchscreen because no games ever utilize it. Like, not even first-party Nintendo games. Just, it's a feature of the device. It's a tablet with a vent and controllers on the side. You could pet the dogs now. You could do it. It's possible. Nintendo's just sitting on their IPs. Waiting to see how much profitability they can get out of an inevitable Nintendogs app with microtransactions. And then when it shuts down, they'll sell it for $30. I'm being a hater today. The clouds are making me mad. I love petty fake. If you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. The stream keeps buffering on your end? Okay. That's fine over here. Yeah, but then you can't play it docked. Like, you could just be like, oh, just move the control stick around to pet them. Whatever. Not gonna play Wonderstop demo. It's an 8-hour long game. I don't know, that's relatively short. But that's fine. Nobody wants to deal with fingerprints on their screen if they can help it. Tell that to me playing Balatro on my Steam Deck. It works great with a touchscreen. You don't know anything. If God was cheese, it would be much more delicious to dethrone and devour God. You're right. That is true. Convert to cheesium. Best religion. You can make a religion out of it. Hold on. I have to be petty about religion. There's this post going around on Tumblr these days, maybe you've seen it, where somebody's saying like, oh, the concept of original sin is like a terrible thing to teach children because we're dissing Christianity, which I'm all for. And immediately someone responds with, wait, like, we were never taught that at my church. What do you mean you're born sinful? Original sin, I've never heard of that before. And I'm like, how have you never heard of like a core tenet of your religion? What did Jesus die on the cross for if not to fix the original sin? Using the touchscreen on Balatro instead of using the trackpad as a mouse. I'm gonna be honest, I hate the trackpad mouse system. I hate that thing. It's so annoying. And you know what I'm using as a mouse? My finger. Because I can just touch. It's very easy. You see? Do you see and understand? Have you played D&D before? No. I will never play D&D. Not even like, I'm not even really morally against it. I'm just not going to do it. Yeah, Christians knowing their religion. And then of course, there's a bunch of, like, arguments in the comments that are like, oh, well, that's not... Those people are just, they're not true Christians. Like, they're going to, like, the no true Scotsman argument to be like, of course, my version of Christianity at this one church I go to. Thank you, Jacob CV, for being a real faker for 37 months. Rainbreaker. Oh, yeah. They're like, my church, they teach that Jesus is all about love, and we never discriminated against anybody, and stuff like that. And it's like, great, that doesn't account for the majority, the vast majority of what your religion believes. Like, please. Like, using the gyro for mouse whenever I can. That doesn't work for games like Balatro, though, for obvious reasons. Gyro? You mean the stick? The 9950X3D. That's another Tumblr post I saw about how building your own PC is a pain in the ass when all the parts are just, like, named with a bunch of weird numbers and letters. Yeah, Jesus was mainly about love. Like, that's fine. Like, I will freely admit that I grew up going to a church that mostly just preached love and acceptance. I don't recall any straight up discriminatory statements being said during Mass. But then again, I was going out of my way to pay as little attention during Mass as possible because it was so boring. Like moving the device gyro. It does that? Like, you mean like you can like move it like motion controls? That was built in? Damn. Here I'm thinking back to how my first smartphone didn't even have gyro controls. I remember when Pokemon Go came out, there was a feature that was like, oh, you can, I think it was, you can, like, see the Pokemon in the real world, like, through the camera, but it didn't work with mine because it didn't have a gyro thing in it. Old times. Greek myth with medieval fantasy stuff. Studio got shut down after they made it. God. Thank you, Star, for being a real faker for 37 months. Fake tax in honor of Miku. I appreciate it, especially with the shit we're dealing with right now. Not even Miku can fix this. Yeah, the augmented reality. That feature didn't work because my phone, I think it was like an old Motorola, it didn't have it didn't have the gyro. It's on by default in Half-Life 2. Wow. So is like it any better to play with the gyro on or what? Johnny Cheddar. Yeah, I've been saying this for many years. If Jesus Christ was made of cheese bread, his name would be Jesus Crust. And I stand by that. Who is texting me? Oh my god. Wait, Shinigami Eater's doing a stream. I have to keep my stream streak. I still don't understand what Dark RP is, to be quite honest. Or why he's playing as, like, Pyramid Head Peter Parker. It's all just very bizarre. More accurate than joysticks, but not as good as mouse. Yeah. Oh, maybe, you know, the mouse feature for Switch, that's for Splatoon. I think they're like, yeah, they have the gyroscope controls for Splatoon, but like that's like their main shooter game. They want it to be more accurate. They're adding the mouse. Who is Shinigami Eater? He's also a streamer. That's just his name. Yeah, Dark Roleplay or Dark RP. It's a Gary's mod thing. I looked it up. Apparently, it's a very old form of using Gary's mod. It's just, I don't know, sort of like recreating a mundane town life. Like, they're in a town, but some weird shit happens. Like, there's a Church of the Wet, and there are bank robberies and shit. I don't know. And instead of healing you at the hospital, they just put you into a fire pit, and then you respawn. Roleplay but evil. Yeah, I thought it would be like, you know, an edgy, super dark RP, but it seems kind of chill, even though, like, dude's playing his Pyramid Head. So California IRL. Yeah. I don't know, I think one of the dudes in the server is, like, famous or something, because I was, like, looking at, like, channels recommended, and this guy was also playing the Dark RP, and he had, like, 1,000 people watching. It was weird. Used to get permabanned? What'd you do? It was super easy to get banned? Oh. Too much griefing. I hit the mic cord. I hope that didn't affect anything. Harder to set up on Steam Deck. PS4 controllers have gyro in them too. Sony just didn't use them a lot. Oh, yeah. I mean, that checks out to me. You know, the 3DS had gyro in it too, didn't it? I only remember it being used in a single game, though. Professor Layton in the Azran Legacy. No, not that one. The other one, Miracle Mask. There was one puzzle where you solved it by, like, tilting the 3DS from side to side. I don't remember any other game using it, though. But, you know, if there was, like, a Super Monkey Ball game on 3DS, that would probably use it. I mean, I guess gyro is just so cheap, they're just throwing it in everything now. Like, who cares? Oh, and Luigi's Mansion. Mario Kart 7, you could go in first person, use the 3DS like a car wheel. Actually, that's awesome. Know what's going on about gyro or something? I mean, I think that one's pronounced like gyro. Or maybe not. It's a kind of food. It was in a JonTron video about 15 years ago. I've had 3 separate discussions with chat. Well, what else am I gonna do? It's not like there's anything to look at. Except Swedish Fish Coon. It's the only plushie I have that's tall enough to reach up in front of the camera. Ridiculous. If only the sun would shine and we could see it. Only first party would be announced at the Direct, so no Silk Song. Oh yeah, when is the Switch 2 Direct? I tried to get in, they were having a, you know, an event? Like a Try the Switch 2 event at, the Science Center. And I tried to get in through the lottery system, but I lost. Probably wouldn't have been that much fun anyway. April 2nd? Wow, that's like way sooner than I thought. Time's moving quickly. Fuck, it's the 9th already. I gotta submit a thing. I forgot to submit my thing. But it's okay, because it's the weekend and they're not gonna notice. No one's gonna notice a thing. RDMing and arresting everyone on a really old version where you can arrest admins and not get banned. Girl went down the slide ladder quietly while Pyramid Head. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess that's a meme, I guess. You didn't play the I'm a streamer, let me in card? No, you couldn't do that. I'm not a media personality. I guess I've got no reason to go to Toronto at any point in the summer because I couldn't get tickets to DashCon 2 either. So I hope it bombs. Seriously, I'm half expecting that a lot of those tickets are gonna be scalped. Like, I'm gonna go on Tumblr and they'll just be like, oh, I'm unable to afford to go to DashCon 2. I couldn't afford the flight, because there's no way all the people that bought tickets actually even live in Canada. And they're going to be like, oh, I'm selling my ticket because I just snapped it up without thinking. Like, that's what's going to happen. So mad. I'll buy a scalp DashCon 2 ticket, but I'm still pissed that they all sold out in like 20 minutes. Alright, goodbye, Jam Drop. Good luck with your new job. Do I enjoy being single? Do I enjoy Pringles? Do I enjoy shingles? It's all relative. Whatever that means. You guys can't see it, but I have an excellent seashell collection on my windowsill here. Very nice. They're from down south. I brought them home in a water bottle. Craft singles. I do have one of those. Yo, Mingles, what's up? We did need a mod to keep these crazy people under control. Yeah, it's oh so crazy. Because there's nothing else going on here. The saboteurs. I'm suffering. I'm sad. You have a rock collection? I have a rock collection too. There are also rocks on the windowsill. Actually, when I was younger, I was an avid collector of rocks. I might still have a bit of the collection left, but these days I'm not so about the rocks. I just don't have as much to do with them. Hey, do you guys mind if I set up a super chat goal for my emotional distress? Just to help with my emotional distress of being sabotaged. You had French onion soup for the first time today? You know what? I'm gonna say it. Overhyped. I like onions, but like in the soup, it's like, it's overhyped. It's just fine. Never get Riz. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna set up a super chat goal anyway, though. You can't stop me. You don't like onions? You might have to leave. I just want one. This is how I'll celebrate. I'll be happy. That's my super chat goal. Just give me $5 and I'll be happy. Nah. What an action-packed stream. It's not my fault. We were going to experience the beauty of nature until we were sabotaged. Live off cans of soup, I can't afford to give you a dime. Okay, that's fair. I do love soup. I was thinking of making some. Something to go with my bean burgers. My beautiful children. The bean burgers. Also been eating a lot of hot dogs lately. I found a thing of them in the freezer. They're very large though. Very heavy. I can only eat them half at a time. It's disgusting. What's a teal super chat? It's like $5. Thank you, Jam Dropper, to 5 Australian dollary dues. It was you summon the clouds. How could you? How could you do this? How? And why? How could you do this? It outpowered Miku-chan. This is insane. How? Swedish Fish-kun will never forgive you, and neither will I. Thank you for filling the goal. I lied, I'm not happy. Oh my god, Jamdrop's new job was weather manipulation. I can't believe it. This is insane. I'm devastated. I'm in ruins. Technically Mario Day where you are? Oh my god. What a world we live in. International Women's Day, then Miku Day, and then Mario Day. It's just untenable. Things are constantly happening. How'd I meet Swedish Fish Coon? Jacob CV sent him to me. I should put something on my throne. A gift. You know what? Can I be real with you guys again? Once again, I have run out of crispy fried onions. I swear I've put that giant bag on my throne 3 times by now, but somehow I always end up running out of them. No vinegar allowed. I'm not eating any vinegar. I'm abstaining from vinegar-flavored snacks for at least a week. I hate it, but I'm gonna. I eat them every day, but I'm not going to. A month? No. I'll eat them sparingly. I will have them on the weekends. When I was a kid, I was only allowed to eat chips on the weekend. Like, that was the family house rule. You could only have chips on the weekend, not during the week, which was probably a good choice. I was obese as a child, but I could have been obeser, most certainly. And it was probably because of me not eating chips in the middle of the week that I was not. How could I run out? Because I put that shit on everything. Sandwiches, omelets, hamburgers, soup, mashed potatoes, other forms of mush. I put the crispy fried onions in all of it. It's all going in there. I've run out of it like so many times. I go through that shit so fast. Girl Fairy has no onions. I put them into the bean burgers. Crispy fried onions are a completely different beast. Completely different. But regular onions, I put them into the bean burgers. Which actually turned out really well this time. Can I say that? Can I brag about my cooking prowess? The bean burgers actually turned out really well this time. Just good form, good taste, good function, not too dry. Sticking together really well. Tastes good on the burger buns. They turned out really well. I'll say that. Hold on, I'm gonna launch them. You guys even see that? You can brag about your cooking, but it makes people want to cook. Yeah. Or it makes people want another cooking stream. I don't really get what you're getting at. I could do a cooking stream, but they're always a bit anxiety-inducing. There's too many reflective surfaces in my kitchen. It's too modern of a building. We don't have, like, the classic, just, like, I guess, what is it, linoleum countertops or whatever? It's like marble. Fake marble or something. It's a reflective material. I don't know what to tell you. It's hard to work with. Not to mention all my bowls are made of glass, which is also reflective. Is that Swedish Fish Coon? Yes, he is here. I just need him to point at things, such as the sabotage I am experiencing. I'm so mad. It's interesting, you know, I left the tag on him for value purposes, but when you tap it, it makes a fun noise. Listen to this. What a concept. That's ASMR. Think of 9/11, what's the first thing you think of? I mean, that's fair. I mean, why should. Oh. Okay, that's. Me throwing Swedish fish coon around has added extra steps to my day. That was dumb. My watch counts like you gotta do 250 steps every hour, and it counted those. So, I guess fidgeting works. But yeah, like, why should you, like, have to think of a famous tragedy over your birthday? I mean, for all you care, it might have happened before you even were even able to remember it. People are like, oh, we all remember where we were on 9/11, and I was a child who was at that point at least retaining memories, and I had no idea it even happened. No clue. Not saying I would be a good house husband, but I can make some killer burgers, which I think is an important factor. Not really. A lot of guys can barbecue. I mean, that's pretty much the only form of cooking my dad can do, so. Like, being able to make a good burger is, like, pretty low tier. I'm not saying it's worthless. I'm just saying, as house husband material, you could do better. 9/11 happened before you were born. Ugh, and suddenly I crumble and turn to dust. Like, I saw an interview clip of, like, this girl who was on some TV show. I don't know how old she is, but she was trying to use, like, a phone, and, like, an old phone with, like, just, like, a dial pad on it. And she was like, yeah, I was trying to figure out how to use the number pad on the old phone. And the host was like, yeah, everybody just crumbled to dust right now. Born in 2003 and you're 21. That's insane. That's fucking insane. Stop. No way they won't add more tickets later on. No, they said they were intentionally limiting how many tickets they had available. I think it was like 300 or 500. They're limiting how many they have available because they're in such a small place. When they announced the location, which is some, I don't know, it's some like Japanese culture place, everyone was like, that place is really small, and they knew it was really small, and they were like, yeah, 300 people. So they aren't going to be releasing more tickets, but they might do like online tickets so you can watch like live streams of the panels, which I guess is a fine way to do it, but I'm still disappointed. What? Don't hate. I don't remember the name of it, and I'm not looking it up because I don't want to go back to their website. It hurts too much. When will it be my turn? I guess I could go to Anime North. Not going to Anime North. Yeah, simple house husband, know to cook like at least 15 meals, decent cleaning skills, and know how to do bills and taxes. Right. Well, I mean, I feel like these days the house spouse does the taxes and the bills. These days, it's not really an issue to pay the bills. Like, you can just set that up automatically or pay online. You don't have to know how to balance a checkbook. Flying anywhere in North America right now is a danger zone. That's true. I don't have to fly to get to Toronto, though. Maybe I should show up there and see if they'll let me in the building. I doubt it. Have you heard of Warhammer 40k? Yeah, I know of it. I don't know where Anime North is. I'm pretty sure it's just in Toronto again. I did see the residuals of it one time. One weekend we were in the city and we saw a bunch of people in cosplay, and I think one girl in like an Undertale shirt, and I was like, we were like, is something going on? Then I looked it up. It's Anime North, of course. It's like, what is it, like $70 for the full weekend though, and you have to book like a hotel and everything. It's like, ugh, God, and you have to be in Toronto for the whole weekend. So, I have a very specific question for me. Okay, but it better not be fucking related. Or about not safe for work AI chatbots. Great blue hair into a proper mascot. The furry allegations are crazy. Real. What's the best city in Canada? That's tough because I've never lived in a big city. Actually, I mean, I guess if we're talking like best cities, we're talking like major cities, right? The ones I've heard of, I don't even know. I don't think I could really judge that. Montreal, incorrect. Montreal is the worst city in Canada. I don't care if they make all the video games there, it sucks. When we went to the black screen we know nowadays, why the change? The change was for legal reasons. See, I don't like to admit this because it makes me sound like a dick, but I am one. All the artwork that I use for my thumbnails is stolen unless I make it myself. I take it from Pit Crew, which has certain rules. It really depends on whether or not the artists want to collect on those rules. But the fact is that if an artist were to message me and be like, "Hey, I saw your shit. I saw my thumbnails on one of your shitty videos. Take it down. Take my art off your video." It'll be easier to replace than if the art is in the video itself. Look, I do try to use pic crews that are like that don't specify like non-use in YouTube videos. Like if it says don't use it in a YouTube video, generally I won't use it. But this is still technically art theft. So I'm just making it easier on myself. It's future proofing, honestly. I have yet to have an artist request that I take their art out of my video before, but you know, it's just in case. Also, some people like the black screen. Yeah, they don't have like YouTube Premium and they're watching on their phone at night. They like the black screen so it doesn't light up their whole bedroom when they're trying to sleep. It's efficient. Still better than AI, yeah. Well, you should see the number of pit crews that have in the usage terms that are like, don't use my shit for AI. So I feel like I'm at least not doing that. I'm one of those black screen enjoyers. Nice. We stand. You know, the sun, it might be getting lower. The sunset is supposed to be at 7:05, which is in like 20 minutes. Maybe we'll get to see it at the edge of the horizon instead of whatever radio tower is blinking there. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Irritating. If I get doxxed by a radio tower, imagine. Fig is trying to ease her conscience. I would never feel guilty about piracy. But you know, there are people that, like, they like to pretend that, like, what they're doing isn't piracy, or, like, they'll only be for piracy in certain situations. And they'll just be like, don't pirate books. It's bad for the authors. Except textbooks. It's like, bro, it's all the same. It doesn't matter if, like, the textbooks are too expensive. You are still, like, pirating it. Like, just accept that what you're doing isn't, like, legally viable. And one more Hades 2 patch before the game actually comes out. It'll probably be ready before we buy the scalper tickets for DashCon 2. Real. I'm still not going to play it for a while, though. I'd have to book more time off, and I'm already booking off time for Expedition 33 and Lies of P DLC. I've only got 2 scripts done for my break. I really need to pick up the pace. Pirating an artist Patreon is bullshit. Big difference between pirating from a big company and from a guy who's trying to make a living. Yeah, that's fair. There are people out there that are like, oh, all piracy is, like, it's whatever, like, just taking art from somebody, like, doesn't do anything. And I don't know. I don't really have the most, like, freest stance on all piracy. I'm kind of like, if it's a smaller dev, I'm not gonna do it, you know? Well, you know, I think we're about to have a really big piracy boom. Not that it's, like, really gone away or anything, but I think it's going to pick up if they keep talking about selling GTA 6 for $100. And that's $100 American. That's like... that's like half the... Like, how is that game going to cost, like, a fifth of the price of the console? Like, how? First $100 game? Yeah, like, unless that's going to be the only game you're planning to play for the next year, which, I mean, considering, like, GTA RPs and, like, going online and however long the story campaign is, maybe it is, like, if you're just that kind of person, but I still wouldn't spend $100 on it, even if that was the case. A little sad with the Hades 2 devs at the moment, but I get that Hades was so commercially successful. Why, do you think they rushed the sequel too fast? There'll never be more people allowed in. I don't know. I'm not gonna be one of those assholes who just, like, shows up to a place just hoping to get in. People would steal a game about stealing. Yeah. Never pay more than $20 for a computer game. And with inflation, that's like $40. And still. Consoles used to be only $300, so games are pretty reliably a fifth of the price of the console. Yeah, that is weird. Like, games have been $60 forever, but games have certainly not been worth $60 forever. Like, you could buy a game for, like, the NES that you could play for maybe an hour and it would still be $60. Like, are you kidding me? A sequel wasn't needed and hasn't really been in line with how the devs have handled their previous games. Oh. See, I only played Bastion before this, so... yeah. Is the stream really quiet? Is it? I could crank this bitch. The mic's, like, far away. It's the only place I could put it. I'm hard to hear? What the fuck? How come nobody told me? Where's the business? I can crank it. I think that turned it down. Nope, that's... I don't know what I'm doing here. I've cranked it. Is that too loud? That might be too loud now. I'm just fucking with the gain settings on the mic. Is that too loud? That's way better? Okay, I'm sorry. It's fine. No one's gonna rewatch those. You guys have to tell me if I'm too quiet. That's the rules. Which pirating game do I like? I don't think I've ever played a pirate game. Can I be honest? Never once. Lies of P was a cool looking game, and it's about to be even cooler. Winter DLC. That'll be perfect to play in the summer. Can I be honest? I love playing games that take place in like a cool winter landscape during the summer. It's about the game taking you to places beyond reality. And in the summer, it's not snowing. So maybe I'd like to play a game about the snow. And in the winter, I'm setting the time to summer in Animal Crossing because I can't handle this shit. I used to do that in Animal Crossing. I'd time travel to the warmer months because, like, Jesus, not dealing with that shit in the virtual world too. Maybe that DLC can win the Game Awards. Oh, I doubt it. They totally overlooked it. How would you do a puppet stream? What do you mean? Dress up as a hostess to get a cat to like you and go on a date with a completely different cat that talks, so I think you understand why this is my favorite game right now. I don't know, man. I don't really want to go on dates with cats. The sun's getting real low. Wish I could see it. I wish I could see anything. I wish I wasn't blind. I wish I could see clearly now. The rain is gone. And it didn't even snow. Can you imagine this? They're just like, yes, sudden weather event because of the clouds. It will snow soon. And not a whiff of snow. Nothing. Nothing. Four Eyes, you're a hater. I'm kawaii as fuck. My glasses are super fancy, and I'm never getting rid of them. I'm a cat. Yeah, I'm a cat girl. Not an actual cat. Like, just a regular cat I'm not a fan of. I don't want to date them. It's a sock puppet stream. Just me puppeting a puppet? Why? Why would I do that? You see Swedish Fish again? Yeah, hold on. I can't actually tell if he lands on the screen when I do that, so let me know. Yippee! Frickin' yay. Swedish Fish-kun is doomed to darkness, though, because, well, as you can see, there's not much light to go around. What a tragedy. He's going to run into some Gen Alpha person, find out her glasses are older than them, and she will turn into a corn cob. Impossible, because I have no idea how old these glasses are. Who knows how old their glasses are? I don't remember when I got these. Talking cat is actually a guy behind a tree making you think the cat is talking to you. Also, you give the cat organic milk, which I think is good for it. It's not, though. Adult cats can't digest lactose. That's only baby cats. I think I would be an owl guy. I don't see myself being a dog or cat person. Nice. I'm glad you're figuring out your fursona in chat. Which is why you sent them off to get repaired by whatever company that did it specifically. Yeah, but I didn't get them, like, repaired. I got the lenses replaced. Because, like, they were scratched, but they were also super out of date, so... Yeah. I'd just do that again. It's actually a baby cat? Well, I guess that's fine. Although I don't think organic milk would really make a difference. I think I should sleep now. Yeah, you should. It's, super late. It's 7 p.m. Oh, for fuck's sake. You can see the friggin'... It's the damn radio towers. You can see them down at the bottom there. Friggin' hell. Trying to dox my ass so hard. No tree coverage at all. How can glasses be out of date? Your eyes get worse. You don't just get one pair of glasses and then you stick with them forever. Well, maybe you do if you get lucky, but as you get older, your eyes just keep getting worse. So, yeah. It is interesting, though, if you're genetically, like, predisposed to having bad eyesight, they're like, you might be in a case like I was, where it's pretty good until you're, like, 10, and then your eyes slowly get worse until you, like, hit your 20s, and then it's like, yeah, you're pretty normal. Why don't people just buy new eyes? Are they stupid? My mom keeps telling me that I should get laser eye surgery, but... one, it's expensive, and two, it's not even permanent. Like, it wears off. And it doesn't even take that long. Plus, I think it switches. Like, if I were to get laser eye surgery, my eyesight would go from being, like nearsighted to, like, just bad all the way. And I would need reading glasses, which I've never needed. The window view looks like a title card from an indie film. Exactly. This is my new movie, Cloud Saboteurs. What the fuck? Who did what? Let me see that. Wow, yeah, that's brutal. That's a fucking insane ask. Like, souls aren't real, but you still need to die for that. Good catch, Mingles. We likely live close to each other? No. We don't. Weird thing to say to people. Looked away for 1 second. It was 1 second long enough. We must do all we can to protect our precious femboys. Absolutely. We need feminine men and masculine women. In my mind, Canada is just Toronto. Yeah. American. You're not normal at all. Doesn't matter. Stop trying to figure out where I live. I don't care if you live close to me, it has no bearing on the situation. There's also Vancouver. Yeah. How many of you Americans in chat can name the capital? Although, to be fair, I don't think I could name the capital of America. Isn't it just Washington? But then again, everyone's always like, Washington, D.C. is not like an actual, like, part of America. I don't understand how it works. Yeah, Washington, D.C. The D.C., everybody's like, it's not a state. What does that mean? Oh my god. Nobody said anything about determination. I've already told you to knock it off. You can't claim that this is a vague social cue I'm giving you. I'm telling you to stop asking. As a District of Columbia. So it's a district. Why is it Columbia? That's not America. It's fucking made up. You made this shit up. Columbia being an old-timey word for the U.S. What the fuck? It is? I thought that was like a place. I thought that was a different place. Bonjour. Are you with the saboteurs? It's a Christopher Columbus thing. Oh my god. Fuck that guy. DC wasn't supposed to have anyone living in it, only the government workers, so it doesn't have any representatives to avoid corruption. Well, that worked out swimmingly. That's so stupid. America's stupid. The capital was in a state, that state would have more power than the other states. That's, I mean, I guess that might be true here, but still. That's really stupid. They're just like, oh, we don't want this one state to be more powerful than the other states. But the place still has all the power, so why does it fucking matter? We don't want the place that literally controls the country to be more powerful. Is the most powerful place in the country. They didn't want the state that contained it to be more powerful. It makes sense. Not really. Look, I don't understand the U.S. I don't get why it gets to be the main character. It doesn't deserve it. The reason is nobody wants to live next to the feds, but they're fucking everywhere. Being a resident of DC doesn't mean you have more say in the government than someone from Wyoming. Yeah, I don't know. Just kind of seems dumb. That's right, I'll say it. I'll say the things I don't fully understand are dumb. I'm just fucking crazy like that. I'm living life on the edge. Well, it's 7:10. That means that the sun is gone. It means we have to give up on life. Oh, thank you, Andres, for the $9.99. Oh, the woolly mice. I've seen them. Excellent decision. Excellent decision with the woolly mice. Lovely. Lovely creatures. Wonderful idea. It would be cool if they brought back the woolly mammoth also, but like, maybe a woolly mammoth wouldn't be able to survive in this modern world. I mean, it's far too warm for them, right? Wouldn't it be too warm for woolly mammoths? They'd have to go north, and there's not much ice for them to live on. Your sun worship is blatant vampire exclusion. It's not, though. Vampires can watch videos of the sun. Probably. I mean, photographs existed when Dracula was written. We never found out if he could survive a picture of the sun. It's 7 where I ate. I ate. The mice wool socks. I don't know, I like when science is irresponsible. They should do all sorts of crazy shit. Make whatever animals you want. Splice them together. Just don't make any more labradoodles. It's autocorrect. Yeah, okay. I buy it. It would be really awkward for vampires if it was the idea of the sun that caused them problems. Yeah. What are the moral lessons of Jurassic Park? That capitalism ruins everything? Like, bringing dinosaurs back would objectively be kind of cool. Unfortunately, I don't think we could sustain them with the current, you know, the current ecology we got going on and whatnot, the environment. Like, the moral lesson was just about, like, yeah, you put the dinosaurs in a park and it was capitalism bad. But if we had just had dinosaurs, that'd be interesting. Think of how much we could learn. There might be Nintendogs when you stream the Nintendo Direct. I will never, ever hope. They've hurt me too many times. The lesson is literally life finds a way. Yeah, so isn't it a good thing that they made those dinosaurs? Had to breed a woolly dog to make clothes. Well, yeah. Humans are like, look at the fur on these creatures. Wouldn't it be amazing if we had fur too? And then they took their fur. It's about hubris. Exactly. And capitalism exacerbated that hubris. They were like, of course. Before you even knew what you had, You patented it, you packaged it, you slapped it on a plastic lunchbox, and you're selling and whatnot. The problem was capitalism. So, yeah, it's fine. Make a wow cool robots because I like that meme. Yeah, but I don't think it would be like inherently bad for scientists to be able to recreate dinosaurs. Like, dinosaurs don't work like how they do in the movie. Like, they weren't just all like automatic killing machines like the T-Rex. They still operated on normal animal rules. If a raptor existed today, it would probably be the same danger level as like a tiger. And we have tigers in zoos. I think it would be okay. Yeah, dinosaurs are basically giant chickens, right? Like, they never updated this in the Jurassic Park sequels, like Jurassic World, because feathers on dinosaurs kind of looks ridiculous, but they were basically just giant birds. It would be fine. It's all about trick theory, yeah. It's the ability to trick the creatures. Isn't it fake not learning the lessons of Jurassic Park? I mean, not to be too hubristic myself, but what do I have to worry about? It's not like I have the technology or the ability to make dinosaurs. It's not like I'm out there like, yes, I've learned nothing from Jurassic Park, now I will create dinosaurs myself. No, I have no ability to do that. I have no scientific degree of any kind. I don't think a tiger and a velociraptor are on the same danger level. Are you sure? I mean, they both got claws and can run real fast. Well, reasonably fast. They both got sharp teeth. I don't know. I mean, I think if you pit them against each other, maybe the velociraptor would win. Depends on, like, if what we know about them are true. But I think they're pretty close. Not that different. Tigers are pretty dangerous. Dinosaurs would be more complicated. They probably wouldn't be able to eat modern plants/animals. Well, yeah, I mean, all the stuff they ate were like big, like. Well, I mean, if we're talking raptors, I feel like they were carnivores, so like maybe they just eat like other animals, but you know. If we remade dinosaurs, I feel like they would probably be able to eat modern plants. It's just leaves. Never seen a tiger open a door before? Yeah, but we don't know if raptors would be able to do that. Like, eagles have talons that they can grasp things with. I've never seen an eagle open a door. I don't think they'd be able to figure it out. I think they'd be dumb. Also, tigers definitely could open a door if a cat can. Like, cats can just jump up and hit the doorknob and open it. I've seen them do it in videos. A tiger, it's just gotta stand on its hind legs and, like, push, and it'd be fine. I think it could pull it off. You're talking about a knob. I think the tiger still has a shot. It's got really big paws. I don't think the raptors could figure out how to grasp a knob in such a way that they would be able to open it. I think it would take them a while. A raccoon can open a knob door. Yeah, but would they? Fine. So the raptors can open a door with a knob. But what if the door is locked? They're not figuring out locks, are they? I mean, sure, if you're in like a danger situation where a raptor is after you, you're probably just as equally fucked, but like. Thank you, Artemis, for gifting 5 fake memberships. Thank you so much. That's a good gotcha pull. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What point does the raptor get annoyed and start to break down the door? I mean, it would all depend on what's on the other side of the door. Like, I understand that they're predators, but they'd get bored eventually. I mean, it's like how bears don't automatically attack, like, every human they see. I'm talking about the ones in Jurassic Park. Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, in reality if they made raptors. I'm not talking about, like, how they're scary for the sake of a movie. If in real life we made raptors, they'd probably be kind of chill. I mean, they'd be as dangerous as a tiger, but, you know. Some of them are pretty small. Yeah, we could just have little chickens. Little chicken raptors. Little babies. Polar bears will eat at a moment's notice. Yeah, I saw that Tumblr post. Like, they're the only bear who actively sees humans as a food source. Which makes sense, because nothing can really stop them. Can I be real? Polar bear versus raptor? Polar bear is winning. I think the polar bear has that locked down. Hello, Zephyr KS. You haven't seen me at all? Nobody sees me. And nobody sees the sun either. Meh, sad. Isn't that part of Jurassic Park? They mess with dinosaur DNA to make them what humans want them to be? Yeah, didn't they make them, like, more aggressive through fuckery? Everyone will probably get sick due to the transition from cold to hot weather. I won't, because I'll be epic. Also, how does the weather changing make you sick? I'm still wearing a mask in the grocery store, so they can't get me. I see lights, it's night now. I'm so fucking mad. My stream is ruined. It was ruined but from the start. It's fucking over. Wait, you can see the light of the... Don't look at the light of the webcam. Blocked and reported. Don't look at the light of the webcam. Ugh. God damn it. It's fucking over. The stream is ruined. Consistently get sick every time I go from fall to winter and winter to spring. I think you just need to, like, mask up more. You thought that was my foot? What the fuck? Hello, podcast. It's not nice to call your friends idiots. It's a beautiful sky. No, it isn't. Don't patronize me. It's fucking hideous. Ugh, I got a scab on my ear. It's so annoying. It's a recurring scab. Like with a shoe on. Oh my god. Bright skies are too aggressively cheery. You know, of all the ways I could possibly get doxxed, I bet one of these days I'm going to be doing a sunset stream and a fucking plane will go by that's like a Skyrider or something. It's a sunny day here in Cali. Fight me. I'm just waiting for it to warm up. Let's check the weather. Right now, outside, with the snow starting in 38 minutes. Yeah, I'd love to see that. It's 1 degree, which probably means it's gonna be rain. That's just a straight up lie. It's a falsehood. Looking forward to spring. Me too. Okay, on Tuesday, supposed to go up to 8 degrees. Oh my god, next week, 14 degrees. But winter cannot let go, and right after that, it's going to go down to -1. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Winter should be over. Do I have seasonal affective disorder? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I just know that gray skies make me unhappy and winter is annoying, and I guess depressing not in a clinical sense, but in a just, I'm not a fan of this sense. How'd I celebrate International Women's Day? I did a live stream where I played a game where I was a woman. Sold my soul to Miku-chan. I don't know what to do. I gotta get back to work tomorrow. Technically, every game you play, you're a woman if you think about it. No, sometimes I played Zelda, where you're not a woman named Zelda. Hello, Primo Malzeno. Did you ever get off that train to hell? I did, after the power went out. Yeah, I love that. The power went out, now the time on the oven's wrong, and that's daylight savings, and the time on the microwave is wrong, just to make sure that every clock in my home is wrong. Can I do a handstand? Probably not. I could when I was a kid. You have to work tomorrow. Paperwork sucks. Real. I couldn't handle working in an office. I couldn't handle working in a grocery store. I could kind of handle working night shift. That was kind of fun. But now I'm doing this. This is my job. You have to pay me. Hearing your house is full of cockroaches. What the fuck? What? I mean, I guess it could be related to Monster Hunter. But whatever. You had your wisdom tooth removed yesterday? Wait, why would that prevent you from going to school? Was it like a big one? Do you get dry socket? Do they get you? Do they get you with the dry socket? I've had 3 wisdom teeth removed, and the 4th one, they can't remove it without, like, surgery. I feel so lucky. My dentist office does accept, the Canadian Dental Care Plan. Still had to pay $100 though. Nice voice crack. My voice cracks all the time. It never stops, does it? Like, call me a teenage boy in puberty, the way my voice always be fucking cracking. It's like that one Vine where that guy sings and then, like, his voice goes weirdly deep. Probably a fake show an X-ray of their teeth but won't do a face reveal. Hey. That X-ray of my teeth is way more interesting than my face. Peter Brady. Who the fuck is Peter Brady? Is that a football guy? You've never had a wisdom tooth removed? Lucky. I don't know, like, I had the one wisdom tooth removed, and, like, it really fucked me up somehow. Like, it made my throat hurt to swallow. Also, it made me, like, create a lot of extra saliva for some reason, but, like, it hurt to swallow, right? So I'm just sleeping with, like, a towel on my pillow so I can just, like, drool out the extra saliva instead of swallowing it. It's gross. But then the next time I had 2 wisdom teeth removed, and, like, after the pain, like, freezing stuff they gave me wore off, it didn't even hurt. Like, what? Why did it hurt less when they removed 2 of them? For me, they had to crack it down. Now that is the thing. They did have to, like, cut it into pieces. Maybe that's what did it. Hello, Zacinator. You're recording a song, but his voice kept cracking? Okay. The Brady Bunch? Okay. Yeah, I've definitely watched The Brady Bunch. What makes them need to get rid of it? They get cavities, and since, like, they get cavities really easy, but they're not, like, really necessary for you to chew, so it's just easier to remove them than try to maintain them. Also, I think they're at higher risk for infections and stuff. I don't know. My last one grew in sideways, though. It's a pain in the ass. I hate it. Like, it doesn't have a cavity. I've been to several dentist appointments. They're like, yeah, it looks fine. But, like, every time I, like, touch it, it, like, hurts. It's like, the fuck? Because it's sideways. Got one removed, and then a week later I went to get the other 3 removed. Why? Yeah, it seems as though having pain swallowing is not a common wisdom tooth symptom. I just got unlucky that one time. You guys can probably hear the heat going off. We're under the vent. Ask you a semi-depressing question? Fine. If you're wondering if I'm thinking about killing myself, the answer is no. I don't have time for that. Got all 4 of mine removed because I didn't want to worry about them later on. Look, Atomic Thomas, I gotta be honest with you. I'd like to say no, because if other people were permitted to stay here, they certainly would be more problematic. But that's not a question you generally ask in the middle of a live stream. No, I'm saying no, because I don't know. I don't really like rank my regulars by how annoying they are. It's just a weird question to ask. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's like asking in the middle of a stream, like, "Hey, fake, which of your followers do you like the most? Who's your favorite commenter?" It's kind of a weird ask. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I didn't know it was a competition, dude. What do you mean? It's me. I'm the best. See? Now you're making it weird. Anyway, I understand that you're upset because I don't want to play Monster Hunter, but like, not everything is about you. Life goal is to live to the year 2100. Huh. I mean, I guess, if you think you could pull it off. Would you even be 100 then? How old shall I be then? 99. Silly old bear. If a streamer hasn't banned you, you're fine. Yeah, like, I think you're fine. You would be 97. You'd be old as fuck. Imagine me streaming in 2050 and like my followers are like, "I'm gonna live to 2100," and I'm like, "Good for you, I'm not." You probably sent the most commissions. Okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, if there is one thing that could annoy me most, it is commissions. This isn't even to do with you. It's just like, there are definitely times when I'm reading a commission that I'm just like a commission from anyone where I'm just like, why did you phrase it like this? It's so hard to pronounce. Like, commissions I do as part of my job. I find them, they're a good source of income. They're convenient to do because it saves me from having to write a script myself, you know? It's a good system. But sometimes I'm reading a line and I'm like, this is not how I would have phrased that, and it sounds totally unnatural coming out of my mouth. It's getting so dark. Yeah, just joined the chat as another monster for Monster Hunter. It's a popular game. What do you want me to do about it? I can't stop the people from Monster Hunter from entering my chat. Right age to die before things go to hell? I don't know about that. Kind of hard to perform. Yeah, I'm still, you know, it's like not safe for work audios. They're just like, oh, it's double the uncertainty. I'm gonna be honest. I've just been spinning Swedish Fishkun in my hands. I don't know if you all can hear that. Turned off all the lights, the sun, and the saboteurs. Ugh, you can't even see the sign anymore. Did you ask the commissioner if you could read the words, something that makes it sound more natural? I feel like it's rude to ask. Like, it's not my job to make the script more palatable. It's to perform the script to the best of my ability, like a professional. So I must try. I must work hard. I dropped Swedish Fishkun, but he's fine. I forgive you for stabbing Swedish Fishkun on your New Year's stream. Brutal. Don't say anything negative in the stinger. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't even remember what's in the script. I'm gonna figure that out on the day of. Like, I read the script. I don't remember it, though. I'll read it. So if I say the words anything negative, is that going to be a problem? Like, if it turns out that the word of the day on my calendar is negative and I feel like talking about it, or... I know, I'm being an asshole. Wait, oh shit, somebody's driving out there. You guys can't see it, but it's a problem. That area is supposed to be closed at night. What are they doing? That's a bylaw. You're not even allowed to drive through there at night. You can see him? No, you can't. Who commissioned all those etymology ASMRs? Alpha Dragon. I keep getting comments that are like, oh, Fake loves info dumping about spiders, I guess. And I'm like, no, I just got paid to. Bylaws when the hetero laws walk in. It's gonna make you sound like a hater. That's beautiful. You're gonna sound like a hater. Actually, you know, I was reading this doujin recently, where it's an AU where like one character becomes the other character's manager, and like the one character is an idol. He became the manager because he stopped the idol from getting stabbed by a hater, which is a fascinating translation. I am the biggest hater. Definitely got commissioned. Well, Alpha Dragon recently, this is a bit of a spoiler, but he recently commissioned a little bit of yaoi. That's right, I'm Become Yaoi. I guess I'm gonna post it on the main channel because why not? But yeah, I am Become Yaoi. I hope I can pull it off. It's my favorite commission. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even know what is commissions anymore, and I have a whole playlist of them. Let's see. You know what? I can just look at it now. Is that audio getting uploaded on Reels channel? No, I'm just going to post it here. I mean, it's a commission. He can't claim it. I have become Yaoi, destroyer of heterosexuality. Doesn't Yaoi require a male voice? Yeah, I'm going to be doing a male voice. It's M for M. That's... I mean, it still counts even if I'm not a guy. I mean, how many male characters can you think of that are voiced by women? Wow, it's dark. You guys can't see anything. Ever smoked weed? Once. Wasn't good. Didn't really do anything. You knew voices? I mean, I can lower my voice. Also maybe pitch it down a semitone in Audacity. Listen, my voice sounds androgynous enough, doesn't it? I can pull off a guy. It's not that hard. You'd buy it. It's fine. Whatever. People mistake me for a guy all the time. Feel like you could fool some people? I already have. Where's ASMR commissions? Yeah, see, that's a tough sell because the ASMR commissions playlist is 349 videos. How am I supposed to pick one? Also, some of these are commissions that I wrote, that I got paid to write, so, nah, I don't know, man. Pick with your heart. Definitely not the showers. Definitely not the on the Wikipedia page. That one was difficult. Not the B movie one. That took forever. Yeah, those two. What, the writing ones? Yeah, sometimes. Funny thing is, Fake doesn't even sound like Snake. It's true, but I got a comment about it, like, just this week. I've started deleting comments that are just straight up rude. I feel the urge to reply to them, but I'm just like, no, I'm not even gonna fucking bother. There's some, people that are like, oh, the video's good, but, like, your voice just straight up ruins it. And I'm like, well, then fuck off. Alright, good night, Elatrion. You guys can't even see anything anymore. It's gotta be the Lemon God one, right? I don't know. I mean, they're kind of short. You know what? I was a fan of the Lamia series. Just like a series of like various Lamias. That one was fun. Unfortunately, that Pickeroo doesn't exist anymore. Thank you, Kai Lopez 98. I did like the Symbiote series. That one was fun. Heck of a title. Yeah, I know. Didn't pan out at all. You're gonna run for office again? Okay, that's allowed. Need to finish that one? Well, the pit crew for that got deleted too, so, just so you know, don't expect any new art. I'm just gonna be reusing the old stuff. That happened for the, argumentative entomologist series. I wasn't expecting Alpha Dragon to write so many of those, and just like in the middle of it, the picker got taken down, which sucks because it was very useful. Anything else? I don't know. Listen, Thomas, you've said this multiple times. You're unaware of social norms, but, like, listen to what people are saying. Like when I say, don't talk about holes, that's a reasonable reaction. Can't believe John Pickeroo personally deleted it. I know who deleted half of these Pickeroos. It's friggin' Miwashiba. Miwashiba, wonderful artist, made a lot of good RPG Maker games, also made a lot of Pickeroos, and then deleted them. Miwashiba's a fucking legend, and listen, I don't begrudge anyone who decides to take down their Pickeroos. But, like, please. What about the movie holes? I don't know. It could be problematic. Oh, you know, I don't remember a word of what the Scarecrow Girl story was like, but I like that pit crew. It was fancy. I'm gonna be honest, personally, the commissions that I like the least, this is gonna be a hater moment. I'm not trying to discourage anyone from like sending these in, but the ones I like the least are the ones that are just like, hey, do you want to just read this YouTube video that already exists? Like the top 10 wrestlers who seduced your dad and the top 10 smoke spots in Super Smash Brothers. Like, why do you want me to just re-say words that already exist? Like, this person already made this comedic top 10 list. Why do you want me to read it also? You can. You can pay me to read that, and I will, but I don't understand why. Bobby Worst is? No. What is this pick? No, it's a pick crew. Picrew. It's a doll maker thing, you know. You just make anime girls and other things. There's some makers like you can use it for anything really. There's one that's like a sailor uniform maker, a drink maker, a bag or bedroom maker. You can make anything with them. Just got to be an artist. Was Hypnotized Tsundere a commission? I think that might have just been a public script I found. I don't remember. I guess I could check. It's probably in the Tsundere playlist, which is quite small. If I can find it in the million friggin' playlists I have. Here we go. Well, if I could find it, jeez. I don't even know if it's in here. I might have missed putting that in the playlist, actually. I can't find it. Oh well. Be emotionally devastated if fake thought yanderes were secretly cringe. I don't. Like, I'm not as crazy about them. Commission you to read Critical Checkmating XQC. You have to do a fake critical video. I don't know. I feel like I've fallen off the critical impression. Because he doesn't say, "What's up, everybody? It's critical." He doesn't say that anymore. Let's see. Hypno. Not sure. Hypnotizing a Tsundere. There it is. Was that in the playlist? Where? Let me see if I can add that. Wow, what the heck? It's not even in the Tsundere playlist. Let me add that. That's stupid. How'd I miss that? Must have been early on when I wasn't using the playlist. Let's see. Was it a commission? No, it looks like I just found that on Reddit. But I'll save it in the Tsundere playlist. If you ran out of stream ideas, would you do a tier list stream? I think I did one and nobody watched it. Tier lists aren't that interesting if you don't have a fun gimmick. Like, Shinigami Eater did it, but he pretended to be the Judge Man from Yu-Gi-Oh! That was funny. Because he'd just be like, the S tier stuff in the tier list would be free to go. So whenever he found something he's like, this is free to go. It was awesome. And he had a voice changer. It was funny. I asked you to sing Monster Mash and you rejected the idea. I don't remember doing that, but I don't think it would be good. I miss Technoblade. You know what? I never watched him, but me too. Yeah, everybody, like, I got told every now and then that I sound like him, and I don't, but it is sad. He died very young. You know, it's just a tragedy. Like, things took a turn so fast, he never even got to, like show his face and, like, thank his audience or anything. It just... the fragility of life. The Rizzler song. I don't even know what that is. I didn't know there was a song. Did you leave to find out that some of my interests in some things were not a subconscious fetish trying to get out? What, so you, like, looked up some things that you might have been interested in and you weren't interested in them sexually? Like, what does this mean? Sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. You see, I'm falling off of memes. They move so fast these days. I can't even keep up with them. I'm an old lady. So sad. So sad. Yeah, everyone was like, oh, Skibbity Toilet is so crazy. It's really no different than, like, those old SFM movies. It's just weird shit happening for fun. Is the Rizzler actually still relevant? I mean, Riz is. We could still say Riz. I think that stuck around. But out of all the memes that, like, were permanent, I think only, like, Among Us and Rickrolling stuck around. Those are the only memes that are permanent forever. X if they were a good band, and then AI covers of a band singing it. Okay. Hippie who smokes weed and imagines death so much it feels like a memory. Okay, what's that a reference to? Oh wait, wasn't that in one of the Snapcube dubs? Yeah, I remember that. Metallica deserved that. It's a very short song, like 20 seconds. Oh. Rizzler sounds like a Z-list Batman villain. I mean, yeah, like the Riddler. It's Hamilton. Right. I've actually seen Hamilton. I should know that. The way they did a lot of the scenes with, like, the spinning stage feature that they had at that theater was really cool. When he's like time is frozen, but, like, he's spinning. Cool. I should be talking shit about Metallica, but why? They deserve it. They deserve at least a little bit of shit talking. After what they did to Napster. Have any riddles? Who's the cutest, most awesome cat girl in the world? Yeah, it's me. Switch broke a few weeks ago, and I'm debating on whether to get it fixed or wait for the Switch 2. Well, it might be a pricey fix. You're such a damn theater kid? Nice. Look, I respect theater kids. It's just that I like going to musicals, but I could never really be like a musical theater person myself. Like, I took drama class in high school, but I wasn't like as amped about it as other theater kids are, you know? I'm not that much of a social kind of person. I'm not losing myself in the role. Do deserve shit for some of their music too. Saint Anger, yeah. I've seen that Todd in the Shadows video. I was like, why did everybody hate Saint Anger? It's like, oh, that sounds like ass. You were in 2 musicals, lead role in one and like 7 lines in the other. You know, I can say this because it probably won't get me doxxed. My dad, he used to be like a bit of like a theater actor. And I wish he'd get back into it because he has really nothing better to do, honestly. Like, he should be in local theater, absolutely. But he played the president in Annie. At some point in Annie, they see the president. He was the president. Not in like a big production or anything, just like a local one. I remember seeing him at the theater, and I was like, yo, my dad's the president. I was very young. High school had natural drama. We didn't have drama classes. It's all part of the woke agenda. Lars, the first drummer to recreate the sound of getting hit in the face with a dodgeball. Oh, yeah. Was it like... Todd in the Shadows made a joke about how one of the band members was like trying to live a sober lifestyle, and the drummer brought in a beer keg to play the drums on. Hold a funeral for your Switch by burying it in the backyard. Don't do that. That's bad for the environment. Like, the components can be recycled. Like, if you recycle tech components, that means less mining for, like, gold and stuff, right? Don't bury your electronics. That's very bad. And anyway... It's going to be a long wait for the Switch 2, even if you don't get it fixed, so you might as well. I mean, why not? Knuckles and Eggman are more powerful than they're shown in the game these days? Yeah. I mean, Knuckles with the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Like, he's got a great rap. One of my relatives was apparently in a big war movie in the 1960s. Ooh. Had a funeral for one of my favorite characters and mourned for 2 days. You gotta be more specific. Like... Are we talking like a character from a long-running series that like suddenly got axed off, or like... I've definitely mourned for characters before, but I have fan fiction, so I don't worry about these things. Knuckles on his first appearance in the Super... knocked the Super out of Sonic, and he's just never done anything that cool for some reason. Oh, okay. Every legend has a weakness, and it's Achilles with an arrow, and then it's just Lars Ulrich and a metronome. Has enough time that I can talk about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Well, it's been 2 hours, so no, I'm just gonna leave. I'm tired of sitting here looking at nothing. And I mean, you're all tired of that too. You can barely see the text on screen. I didn't get rid of it. Eggman is always cool. I mean, he's the Eggman. You plan to grow his mustache? Okay, but you gotta get like some wax or something to make it stick out to the side. Proper mustache maintenance. You can see the text? Nice. Just crank the brightness. I don't care if it snows. You're not going to be able to see it. I'm going to leave. Thank you all for watching. For attending my stream. Ugh. For the nothing. Thank you to everybody who donated. And became real fakers. And donated real fakers and whatnot. Oh my god, my mustache looks like fucking grass. Please get me some more mustache cream immediately. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll wave Swedish Fishcoon in front of the camera, but you won't be able to see him. Goodbye.